I sometimes sleep with my socks on purpose.
That's the lie. That's the lie. Sleeping with socks on is the lie. Kerklunk.
Are you sure? You're positive?
I locked it in. I kerklunked.
That is not a lie.
That pisses me off so bad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
That's the one I did
Do you
not
have
want to
socks on
say
right
once
now?
I reread it. No, I don't.
Show
for your
me.
information. I'm not showing you my tootsies.
Show me. Show
Yeah,
me.
you would want to see them, huh? Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome to episode 37 of Mustache Ride. It's a pleasure to have you. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm one of your co-hosts, Sherman Cool, and right next to me here is the Dirty Tooth, my amazing co-host. And we record the show live twice a month at Twitch.
Nope.
Ah, dang it. YouTube.com/@mustacheridepod. Ooh, that does not roll off the tongue very well, Tooth.
No, it doesn't. How do we fix that?
The /@ is a crime.
Yeah.
Who does that? Anyway,
yeah.
We record this show live twice a month at youtube.com/@mustacheridepod. And we'd love if you guys joined us over here, as we record live, because we do it live and it's fun to do it live. But we've considered not doing it live because it's a heck of a lot more convenient to just record it offline.
That's true.
But for now, for a while, for forever, as far as we know, we're going to keep doing it live. And we're so happy you've joined us tonight. We have a lot to talk about. Tooth, do you want to run down a quick rundown of the topics?
A quick rundown? Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about Microsoft got an absolute W. The FTC got, all over them. Yeah. We're going to talk about TwitchCon Vegas, not TwitchCon Paris, because it's not like we're not going to fly to Paris for TwitchCon.
Talk about expensive plane tickets.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
We're not going to do that. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about who we are. So this was a segment that we introduced last time. We did something, really fun where we talked about early gaming memories. Tonight is a new one, which is two truths and a lie. So we're going to lie to each other. We're going to lie.
Kind of spicy.
That's how we're going to get to know each other, by lying.
Well.
And then we're going to talk about Indie Iceberg.
Yes.
In the new one. And I'm not going to tell you what it is yet because that would be revealing it early. And I'm not going to do that.
No. You got to wait till the end of the episode to get the goods.
When you hear that, not right this second, but when you hear that later, then you'll know that I'm going to tell you what it is. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Tooth. For now, instead of getting into all that stuff, it's all just stuff. The real meat and potatoes is what the heck you've been doing over the last 3 weeks. Because we're actually a week late to recording this.
We are
doing this live, but we don't need to dwell on that. Life happens, things happen, and sometimes we gotta rearrange. But we're here now.
We are, and I'll tell you why we're a week late. How about that? How about I just start with that?
If you wanna,
I'll let you know. I took some time off and I went on a little trip. We went to Knoxville, Tennessee, which is where I used to live. Before I moved here, we went and seen a concert. The concert wasn't my concert. It was a concert for, the wife. She wanted to see this concert. So we went down there. We met a couple friends, which was cool. And so it was a nice little trip. I did go to this used bookstore / game store while I was there, which is pretty cool, which was one of my favorite pastimes because they sell Funko Pops there and old video games. And I got a Funko Pop.
Yeah, you got to show off the goods. That thing is sweet.
I got a Master Chief with the energy sword.
The energy sword.
And now I know that I have to get another one because there's Master Chief with the assault rifle too. And this is a big boy.
That's a chonker.
Guy. It's a chonker.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You're a fan of the big Funko Pops, aren't you?
Yeah.
I see you got the Harry Potter with the head wig back there.
Yeah, it's the 18-inch one. It's huge. It's gigantic. I'm going to make a custom box for it because it doesn't come with the traditional Funko box. So you can't see inside of it. So I'm going to actually get some plexiglass and make a Funko box for it. But yeah, I'm a big
display box.
Yeah, to display it.
Yeah.
I'm a big Funko fan. And I really like it there because people will bring them in and then you'll get them at like a cheaper price than the market rate for some of them. Some of them are pretty expensive, but I also got a little Nintendo Mini, like with the little built-in games.
Oh yeah.
In it. I bought it for my nephew. I thought it would be really cool. Like it's like the new age version of getting a Nintendo console. So I thought that would be pretty cool. It has little you can buy wireless controllers that plug in with the little Wii, like the Wii controller socket.
Okay, yeah.
So it has like Mario built in, Galaga, Donkey Kong, like all the Nintendo OGs built into the system already. So he'll get to play
the NES Classic or the SNES Classic?
The NES Classic.
Nice. Yeah, we picked up one of those too when they first came out.
Yeah, so I didn't get
it's somewhere in the house. I don't know.
It's cool. I didn't get one when it came out. That's kind of a bummer because they don't make them anymore, I guess.
Yeah.
And so you can only buy a knockoff version, but this was the OG Nintendo version of it. So I thought it would be cool for my nephew. He's little. He's 5. So that's
okay.
That's when I got started playing video games on Atari and stuff. So I thought that was cool.
Early exposure to some of the classics. I think they have early Final Fantasy games in there and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's some good ones. Yeah,
there is some bangers in there. I kind of want to borrow it and play it because it's got the Zelda in it and some of the cool originals. But that was a trip. I went on it. I missed the episode date because, well, one, I couldn't change the concert date, which is I asked, but they were like, what is a podcast? And I was like, what? If you don't know that, you're not going to switch for it.
Honestly, so inconsiderate.
So inconsiderate of them.
Yeah.
But I'm back now. That trip was good. Work is a absolute shit show lately, which is kind of crazy. I had this long meeting at work where I just got yelled at for my boss being a bad boss, but somehow it was my fault too. And I was like, God, I don't understand what you want me to do about this guy. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
So that's that. Then some of the games that I've been playing. So I had to test out the Nintendo Mini, right? So I did test it out and I played through some of the Mario games. They're a lot harder than I remember, and stick drift is a lot older than I remember also. The Mario controls are kind of like using a Joy-Con. It doesn't stop when you let go of the button. It keeps going. So I feel like it's been around for a long time and we just are now noticing it. What? It's stick drift. Nah, dude, it's been here from the beginning.
Well, because Mario, he doesn't stop running as soon as you.
It's Mario. Galaga was like that. I feel like every game has always been like that. It's always been that the character doesn't stop moving.
It's a D-pad, right? It's not an analog stick, right?
It's not an analog stick, no.
So, but it still has this weird.
It's built into it. That's what it is. The game is hard. I died a lot.
Get good. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I'm not a gamer. That's what I had come to find out. I've been playing some Rocket League. I hate it. Every second of it. I hate.
Oh, you don't mean that. You don't mean that.
I do.
You don't mean
I didn't delete it, but I div down every time I play, so I don't know what that. I hate that.
You just gotta work toward your equilibrium.
I do.
Your rank equilibrium.
I feel like I spend a lot of time blaming my teammate who's bad, but then I also make mistakes too in the game, and then I'm mad at myself and I'm mad at my teammate, and then the whole game feels bad whether we win or not.
Sounds like Overwatch.
It is just like Overwatch. I haven't played any of it this week since I've been back, but I've thought about playing it yesterday, but I didn't. I got back into Skyrim for my streams because I streamed again, finally back to streaming at the regular schedule, which is nice. So Skyrim, aka Skooma Adventures, which is that's why you play the game for Skooma.
You be drinking that Skooma or what?
I be hitting the Skooma hard, okay?
Ooh,
I hit the Skooma hard.
Okay, he likes to have a good time in Skyrim.
Yeah. And then yesterday I streamed some Mario Kart because the new maps released on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Oh yeah.
So it's like a whole new game, and there's new characters in there. You can play as Birdo and some other characters, the little wiggly worm, and like all the cool stuff is in that game now. I also played Fall Guys, and I got two crowns last night, which I've never gotten before in that game. I've never won a game like since I played it. And I did mostly custom games when I was like streaming it before. And so those don't really count. But last night I got super lucky, and I was just being a maniac and was just jumping like all willy-nilly for no reason, and just like lucked out the whole time. And we ended up getting an absolute win. So
Hell yeah. That's exciting. Two.
Yeah.
You said you got two of them.
got two of them. I got a solo win and I got a duo win with my friend Surprise Walnut, which is cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It was
That's
fun.
hype.
I forgot how fun Fall Guys was and how much anxiety it has also. But if you don't pay attention to that and you're just like ignoring it, you get crowns all day long, wins all day long. Just don't get anxious.
Nice.
Easy.
No nerves.
No nerves. I'm also working on some content ideas for a new YouTube series that I'm going to release in August, or sooner if I get done with it sooner. But it's a little cool thing that was like kind of your idea. So I'm just going to do it, and I'm going to make a bunch of YouTube videos, and I'm going to release them not all at once, but like, you know, periodically. So I'm going to become a content creator.
Really?
Yeah. When I grow up.
Look at this guy. Check this guy out.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a content creator like other people that do it.
Where does all this content come from? You know what I mean? I open my phone and I open YouTube, and there's just a bunch of stuff there, and it's just like, what is that, AI or something?
Well,
How does that get there?
I didn't want to break the surprise so early on, like before I started the series, but I'm gonna, like, before I became a content creator, but now I know the secret. I downloaded all the content from itch.io. I just got on there, and it was like a bundle, and it was just like content creator package.
Okay.
And I downloaded it. That's how they do it.
You just upload that stuff.
Yeah. You just upload
onto
it.
YouTube.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything with it. It's a whole bundle. It was $500. Little steep.
Yeah.
But you're famous after that.
Compared to
You
a
make
blooming
millions.
YouTube career, give me a break.
I mean, like, I didn't want to tell you, but I'll DM you the link, and if anybody wants the link, they'll have to send me $5.
I'd say that's a steal, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
a steal. So
Wow.
send me $5 or sub to our YouTube channel, and I'll DM you the link too.
Or hit us up at mustacheridepod@gmail.com with, if you want our Cash App, my Cash App. All
that to say, I'm gonna be a content creator.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad to hear you have like a series, an idea for a series coming out. I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about. Now that you say I helped you, but that's exciting. And
It is.
are you making, like, do you have some ideas in the old noggin, and
I do.
you're gonna try to build up a cache of videos that you can kind of release as you make more? Is that the idea?
Yeah, I have a script written right now, and I'm working on another script. So I have 2 videos right now that are going to be like the first ones that I record. I'm going to try to finish. Like, I'm going to try to record them tomorrow if I can. That's the plan. But yeah, I have a bunch in my head that I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's exciting.
Well, that's awesome.
How about you?
Hell yeah.
Do you play games? Do you make content? What are you going to be when you grow up? Do you have any idea?
That's a sad question. That question makes me think, what are you gonna be when you're grown up? And I'm 28, and
You're not grown up yet.
I'm not an astronaut yet. You know what I mean, Tooth?
Are you not though?
I'm not.
You literally are on a planet right now.
True. And if you think about it, in the grand scheme of things, we're all just little tiny ants on a tiny ball. among the vastness of space. So really, what does all this matter anyway? You know?
Don't astronauts just go to space and land on a planet?
I don't know if they have yet.
But you are on a planet right now.
They do go to space, and then they come back and land on a planet.
Yeah,
A
you're
planet.
in space and on a planet. I would say you're an astronaut. I mean,
Pop quiz. What was the song that you had playing on your MySpace page profile?
like the first one.
Yeah, or whatever one pops in your mind that you remember putting on there.
I don't. I can't think of like a song off the top of my head that I put on there, but I know it was likely a Boys Like Girls song.
Okay.
Really
Nice.
emo. I was a really big emo kid. Like Hot Topic,
Super emo.
clothes shopping, emo kid.
Nice.
Linkin Park was on
Respect.
there a lot. Like, yeah.
I think I had 94 Hours by As I Lay Dying.
Okay.
Which starts off with like a really intense drum like craziness.
Yeah.
So as soon as you open my MySpace page, it's like, whoa.
Are our MySpace pages out there?
God, I hope not. Let's move on. I've been playing Rocket League. Rocket League's fun. You know, it's just the same old, same old. I'm always getting like initially put into lower rank, and now I'm like back into champ. Now I'm trying to claw my way out of champ 1 into champ 2 solidly, but you know, it's just one of those things.
It's hard.
I don't really try too hard anymore. It's just Rocket League. It's when I got a few minutes, I load it up. I play around in free play. If I got a few more minutes, I might play a match, and then I'll move on to something else. So pretty chill these days with Rocket League. I've been playing BattleBit Remastered still. That game's fun. I've definitely cooled off it a little bit because it gets a little stale. It's similar to like Call of Duty, where you're just running team deathmatch and then you die and respawn and you go again, and it's kind of repetitive in that way.
Yeah.
And so I can't just keep playing it all the time. But
People
every
are-
time I load it up, it's a good time, dude.
People are insane with the sniper. I think that's the only thing that the only reason I don't like playing is because I'm like, I've walked for 15 minutes like to get to this point because nobody would pick me up on a vehicle.
Yeah.
And then I get close, sniped.
Domed. Yeah.
I'm like, how are you so good? Like, I wish
think
there was
there's
a
some
kill
trick.
I wish there was a kill cam
Me too.
because
I think that's something they're planning on adding because it's still in alpha.
yeah, that's true. It's a good
But it's
alpha
good.
game.
It's a really good game, and prox chat is always fun, and people I get so intense with it playing, you know, Freebird over the prox chat, and like people are like, let's go, and I'm over here like, charge. Like I don't know, it's a good time. BattleBit Remastered. Overwatch 2, of course, still a good time. The Summer Games Fest is happening right now, so they have Lucio Ball, and they also have a new game mode, Winston's Beach Volleyball, which, I mean, you know me, I'm a Rocket League guy. You'd think I've always loved Lucio Ball.
Yeah.
I think they changed like minor settings in Lucio Ball where it doesn't quite feel the same anymore, but maybe I just need to play it more. But Winston's Beach Volleyball is a good time.
Yeah.
You have a selection of characters. They have their movement ability, but any attack is now just a melee. And so there's 3 on each team, and there's a volleyball net in the middle, and you can be, say, Winston, and you can still do your leap, but and then it's on a cooldown, or there's jump pads as well. And so you can
Okay.
kind of jump up on the jump pad, hit the ball back, or you can use your movement ability. Like Widowmaker can straight grapple to the ball if you're able to hit the ball.
Okay.
And Farah's in there, so you can just fly around. It's kind of feels like cheating, but
Yeah.
Genji really feels like cheating. He's got his dash ability, and you can make the ball go flying. But Winston's Beach Volleyball, highly recommended as far as these limited time game modes go. It's a good time.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet. I would be interested in that mode. I feel like Genji's cheating no matter what. Like I feel like Genji's sort of a cheating character. honestly.
It takes skill to be good with Genji. I'm not there yet, but
Yeah.
I am enjoying Cassidy a lot lately. I think Cassidy is a good time, way stronger than I ever gave him credit for in the past. But I was always in the way past. I was playing on controller, and
Mm,
I can't get that precision with Cassidy that you need with
yeah,
Cassidy
that's true.
with a controller.
Yeah.
Similar to how I've been playing on my Xbox here, playing on freaking Modern Warfare 2, OG Modern Warfare 2, and
OG.
OG COD 4. So, like, eh, basically, Xbox has graced us with turning the servers back on for these old Call of Duty games, including like Black Ops 1 and 2, and I think probably Modern Warfare 3, all the Call of Duties, I'm pretty sure. And going back, it's only the remaster, or not the remasters, but the backwards compatible versions on Xbox Marketplace on the
Mm.
console. And so no mouse and keyboard. I even tried to plug a mouse and keyboard into my console to see if I could play these old Call of Duty games with mouse and keyboard. No. And playing those old games again with controller made me realize just how far controller settings have come
Mm.
in modern times, because the dead zones are terrible in those old Call of Duty games. Like, you move the stick halfway away from the center, and you just start moving the I don't know, it's hard to explain dead
Yeah.
zones, but basically it just feels very muddy when you try to aim. And so it's constant micro adjustments. And I know everyone's on the same page with that, but it just feels like shit. It feels terrible.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't change any controller settings, like except my sensitivities. Like even in
Huh.
modern games, like I don't ever adjust them.
Oh, really?
And it's like, because at the end of the day, like I get so used to playing it the way that I have always played it that
Mhm.
I'm like, if I change anything, like if I look at how a pro is playing, I'm gonna play like garbage. And so I think Call of Duty is one of those games where like I don't understand how people play on mouse and keyboard still to
Yeah.
this day. And I think like Halo's like that. Like I can't play Halo on a mouse and keyboard. Like
Mm.
any shooter game, I pretty much like except Overwatch, I have to plug in a controller to play it.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'm spoiled now with mouse and keyboard, and it's hard to go back to it's hard to go back to a controller, especially when it feels so old.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels old, but I do really still enjoy COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, the old one. I was playing with a buddy last night on stream. We were playing co-op Spec Ops missions in Modern Warfare 2, which is just so nostalgic because I remember grinding those down, trying to get veteran done on all of them, all 3-star, all the Spec Ops missions. Ah, it was a good time,
I
and it
was
was cool to
watching
revisit that.
I liked watching the sniper one, like you're crawling through that field. I remember that one like vividly, and the snowmobile one being so
Yeah.
hard. I was like, why is this so hard to do? And it was cool. It was really cool watching those, and I can't wait for like I feel like, we'll talk about the Microsoft thing, but I think we'll get a lot of that nostalgic feel coming back, like pumping these like old servers back in. I want to see a lot of like cool things start to happen with like bringing some older stuff back.
Yeah.
Like that old feel of gaming, like that, like when Halo 2 and Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2 and like all of them were like new on the Xbox 360. Like we haven't hit that feeling again, like Xbox Live gaming on the 360.
Yeah, I feel like Fortnite was kind of close, maybe.
Yeah, Fortnite felt
You know,
close,
I
but
feel like
like
that's probably the modern day equivalent of that same kind of vibe.
yeah, where like you're staying up all night because it's fun, not because you want to win one before you go to sleep. Like
Yeah.
you're staying up because you want to play it and you don't even know what time it is because you're having such a blast playing like, Nazi zombies or Spec Ops or like Halo 2 customs. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I want that nostalgia back. Maybe it was talking about early gaming memories last time, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
now it's just like I'm seeing it everywhere, like this old stuff, and I'm like, God, like I just want some of
Big
those
wave of
times
nostalgia.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to soak it in, because you'll never get them back.
That's true.
And even going back, you could ruin those memories by trying to get them back, But
Yeah, that's true.
nah. But I will say more on the nostalgia front. I've gotten back into Monster Hunter Rise recently. My wife and I loaded up a fresh playthrough of Monster Hunter Rise on the Xbox PC Game Pass, and Monster Hunter is awesome. I love
Yeah?
Monster Hunter so much. Yeah, I'm a big OG Monster Hunter fan. I've played the very first one on PlayStation 2. I played the ones on PSP, Monster Hunter Freedom and Freedom 2, and then I don't know, a couple here and there. But then World came out, and then Rise came out. I started Rise, and I let it go for a long time. But I just recently got back into it a little bit, and it's a good freaking time, man. I love Monster Hunter so much.
I've never played any of the Monster Hunter games.
Yeah, it's pretty unique in my opinion. The
Yeah?
gameplay loop, I don't know, it's not like it used to be. It's a lot more simplified than it used to be, because the real, like, what I used to love about Monster Hunter was like the specific hunt that you're going on, you want to prepare. Like you want to have all the right equipment and everything, like fill up half of your inventory with just consumables, traps, paintballs, all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
And you go out, and then inevitably you forget something. It complicates the hunt, but you can still do it. And I don't know, it's very satisfying to hunt a monster for 45 minutes all around this map, the whole map. And then you finally take him down or trap him, and he goes down. And then you get to reap the rewards. I don't know. It's a good time. I love Monster Hunter.
I'll have to
Glad
give it
to
a
be getting
shot.
back into it. Yeah, you should. And then last, Exoprimal. I tried out Exoprimal recently, and it's all right.
All right.
It's not bad. It's not great. It's not
No?
like revolutionary, but
Okay.
it is pretty badass to fight and shoot all these dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And then the cool thing, at least with the game mode that they have right now that I've played more of, it's like waves of dinosaurs getting through. You're basically racing the other team, the other PV, like the player team.
Okay.
And they show up at certain points through the match as like ghosts. So like Mario Kart ghosts.
Yeah, yeah.
They show up as like red silhouettes, and
Okay.
it shows you where they're at the end of each wave of dinosaurs. And at the end of each wave, they're like, you're completing the missions faster than the enemy team or slower than the enemy team. And then it shows their ghosts, and it's like, oh, they're way ahead of us. What the heck? We got to
Yeah.
pick it up,
Pick
and then
it
they
up.
disappear. You
Yeah.
do the waves of dinosaurs, and then it shows you the progress again. And then toward the end, you end up converging into to one point. You're both kind of working your way toward one point, and you end up being able to get close enough to fight each other along with doing your objective and fighting the dinosaurs. So it's a big chaotic clusterfuck, and it's super fun. But I don't know, there's something off about it. I like it, but it feels weird. And I think I just need to play it more to really understand what they want me to be getting out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
But Exoprimal, it's a good start. We'll see. We'll see where we go with that.
I downloaded that one, but I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, we should give it a shot.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's one more game I've been playing, but I'll save that one to talk about it till later.
You'll save
it? It might come back up again. We'll see.
Oh, how mysterious. What do you're so mysterious. Do I know anything about you?
A man of mystery. I do. And you don't. You know nothing about me. But
That's
you know
true.
what you do know, what I know you know,
What do I know?
is how big of a dubski Microsoft got recently.
Yeah.
And how silly the FTC and CMA look.
Yeah, it was kind of hilarious, reading through Judge Corley's thing, and I followed it, you know what I mean? I was listening to people talk about it, but I wasn't actively like reading every single thing that came out about it until the end. I was like, I'll read the end, like whatever the end says, like that's what it really means. But like reading her thing was like so funny, and I'll just like read a little snip of it. The court finds the FTC has not shown a likelihood it will prevail on its claim this particular vertical merger in this specific industry may substantially lessen competition. To the contrary, the record evidence points to more consumer access to Call of Duty and other Activision content. The motion for a preliminary injunction is therefore denied.
No,
it was like, it's like the FTC was like, it's gonna nobody's gonna be able to play it. Well, no, actually, tons more people will have accessibility to it because they've given it to Nintendo, and PlayStation has it, and Xbox has it. It's everywhere. It's on PC. It's on Xbox. You can play it on your Switch handheld. You can play it on the Steam Deck, like whatever you want to play it on. Like, it's so crazy to me that's the thing they were keeping in their pocket to stop this thing.
Yeah.
Like,
what I think is amazing is, okay, one of PlayStation's original claims was that, they're going to take Call of Duty, they're going to make it worse on the PlayStation. Okay, think about the past few big PlayStation games that came out on PC. They came out on PC, and how did they run? Like shit. They ran terrible.
Straight dog
Last
water.
of Us Remastered, I think, or Last of Us Remastered. Awful. Ran terribly. What else came out? Spider-Man? I think that the first Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I think it came out when it first came out. It was terrible. And it's like, and then you're going to accuse Xbox of putting Call of Duty on PlayStation, keeping Call of Duty on PlayStation. And they're going to try to finagle some BS like that, when it's like, there's no evidence to show that. I don't know. Hey, there's no evidence for a lot of the claims the FTC was making. But I will say, I think cloud gaming is something that, I think the CMA was onto something. Yeah. But there's just not enough. I don't know. Judge Corley was like pretty on her game and really seemed like she did the research, but there's not enough evidence. There's not enough data to show what you and I and everyone knows where Xbox is in the cloud gaming market. Yeah. So like, we know that Xbox is like #1 and huge in cloud gaming. But I don't know if like the data shows that, or if on paper Judge Corley is going to determine that. But the truth is, they've kind of got a stranglehold on cloud gaming, and like they do it the best. I've never tried Amazon Luna, but Xbox kind of has cloud gaming in their palm.
But I feel like, honestly, like all the other people in the game are just like not interested. There's like a bug flying around. It's driving me like absolute bananas.
You got chopsticks nearby?
Did you ever play that game? The Karate Kid game?
Try to catch a fly with chopsticks?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't think of it before, or else this would be on my two truths and a lie, because this would stump you no problem. But I've 100% caught a fly with chopsticks before.
Like IRL?
IRL, real chopsticks. I have one person that exists that can confirm that for me, and I haven't talked to him in years and years.
All right, well, you'll have to bring them on the show, because I don't believe you.
Maybe one day. One day.
One day. Okay.
It really happened. I swear to God, though. I caught a fly with chopsticks out of the air. It's real.
I kind of believe you.
You don't sound like you believe me.
I
wish I could. I'll prove it to you. Maybe one day there'll be a fly in here, and I'll happen to have my lucky chopsticks on me.
This is like, we're getting way off topic, but Microsoft got a W, guys. Go read about it. I actually built a homemade like dart gun one time, like a blow dart gun. And like this, I don't know, do you have them in the stink bugs? You have stink bugs in California? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Like you touch them and they smell bad kind of bugs.
Yeah, but I don't think they're as violent, or like it's not as. I think it's more like when you smash them, they make a smell.
Well, they're like everywhere, like where I live. Like I mean, like they'll get literally everywhere. I built a homemade blow dart gun, and I was sitting on the couch one time, and I saw one on the ceiling and I shot it with the blow dart gun that I made with like thread and a needle. And I have a video of it.
You have a video
I have a
of
video
this?
of this. Yes.
What?
Yes. I don't
And
have
you're not prepared to show
I'm
this
not
right
prepared
now.
to show it, but I will be prepared to show it. And I'll have to like
he would be unprepared, ladies and gentlemen. He would be unprepared.
I didn't know we were
Yeah,
going to
sure.
be talking about like catching a fly with chopsticks, but there is a Karate Kid video game for the Nintendo where it's like part of the mini game to catch a fly
really?
with a chopstick. I'll have to show you that video too. I'm not prepared.
I gotta see the stink bug video.
I'll bring up
harpooning
the
a stink bug IRL.
Yeah.
Not even a video game.
Not even a video game. IRL.
Nice. All right,
yeah.
next. Microsoft, congratulations. I hope everything goes smoothly.
Force Blizzard to be better.
Yeah, put
obviously.
Diablo 4 on Game Pass so I don't have to buy it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'll keep playing it, and I don't want to spend $60 on a game I'm going to play once again.
Yeah.
Can't do it again.
True.
Yeah. But TwitchCon is coming up. TwitchCon Vegas, baby.
Yes, it is.
And that's kind of a big deal because we stream on Twitch, and
we do. Not this. We don't stream this on Twitch.
No, not this.
No.
But our personal streams.
Yeah.
We stream on Twitch, and TwitchCon last year was a lot of fun. I went all 3 days. I know you just had the 1 day, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a 1 day pass.
Yeah, and it's still, you pretty much got the whole experience. I don't think you missed much. No. And you were much less likely to get involved in the ball pit situation.
Yes, I did.
The foam pit.
I did not get in the foam pit. Yeah.
And that's great. Neither did I.
Yeah.
This year, it's coming around again. It seems a lot more fun this time. Yeah. It seems like there's a lot more things to do and cool stuff to see, and that's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking I'm going all 3 days and the party, because like last year the party kind of sucked. It was kind of boring. It was kind of lame. But like this year it could be good. So I don't know.
Could be.
But I haven't bought my tickets yet, but my wife has. So I need to hurry up.
You do.
What about you, man?
I really want to go. I really want to go. What's holding me back now is like not even like my question of whether or not I want to, but just like the financial standpoint of buying a plane ticket, because of course, like I don't plan ahead. Like I've seen some other people like talk about it on Twitter, like it's not that expensive if you bought your plane ticket in November. I'm like, yeah, sure. Like if I bought my plane ticket last year, like, yeah, it probably wouldn't have been so expensive, but like, would I have known that I was going then?
Right.
Probably not. So like the tickets are kind of expensive. And so overall, like it's going to be like something like a $1,500 trip. Mm-hmm. And, so that's kind of holding me back right now, but I would really love to go. I've been like toying with the idea of like making a stream campaign to like try to fund a little bit of it, but it feels weird. Like I don't like asking people for money. Streamers ask people for money. I'm sort of like caught up in the air with it, but like right now my plan is to go because I would love to go. I'd love to hang out with you. I'd love to do another IRL episode. That would be really cool. And if I do go, I'm going all 3 days. I don't know if I'll go to the party. It's an extra $100. I don't think it's going to be worth the extra $100.
I wouldn't blame you if you skipped it. I wouldn't blame you for a second.
But I'm thinking about it. It would be cool. We could share B&B. That would be sick. Cost would be a lot less. So right now my plan is to go, but I'm not gonna buy the ticket. I'm gonna make sure that I can like buy the other stuff first.
Yeah, there's ticket to TwitchCon, there's plane ticket, there's Airbnb expenses, food and drinks, and then like you're in Vegas.
Yeah.
So like I want to factor in I feel like you don't go to Vegas and not gamble a little bit.
That's true. That's true.
I'm not a big fan of gambling, for the record. I suck at it. I'm not good at it. My wife is a lot better, so I have a lot more fun watching her be good than watching myself just throw money down the drain.
Yeah.
but I feel like I could get myself like a $50 budget and go and throw some pennies in some slots.
Yeah, some penny slots. Go live on Kick and just stream some penny slots live from Vegas. I mean,
that's the way. That's the way. And then be like, hey kids, do this.
Do a penny slot.
Easy.
I agree with you. This one looks like it's gonna be sick. Like I feel like the change in venue is gonna be huge for them. I actually feel like I watched Harris Heller's video, like talking about some of the changes that Twitch is making after he went to TwitchCon Vegas, and I feel like they're gonna have a lot of cool things to talk about.
Wait, you mean Paris?
Paris, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry. TwitchCon Paris.
Sorry.
And so I think that they're going to have a lot of cool things to talk about. And I feel like they recognize that like they're not leading the charge anymore. They're just sort of being complacent in their business model. And so I feel like they're maybe trying to make some changes. It sounds like they are from hearing people talk about it over there. And so I think this one's going to be cool. I really want to go, and I'm going to try to, I was actually looking at budget like before the podcast, like thinking about like, okay, like if I do this, if I, sell my left foot, I can get this much money. And like, I think it's going to work out.
Well, I hope so, but life comes first. And I think it's important not to put yourself in a bad spot just for a nice weekend. You know what I mean?
That's true. But I never used my left foot.
You might need to one day. Isn't there a story, a movie about some guy and his left foot?
His left foot? I've seen the one about the guy and his right foot.
That must be his twin or something. I don't know. Yeah, I want to go too. Dan Clancy. I don't know. This isn't that his name? The new Twitch CEO. I'm pretty sure Dan Clancy is his name.
Dan Clancy.
He seems like
Willie Nelson lookalike guy.
Yeah, he seems like he's growing on me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. He seems
like he's growing on everybody from the sounds of it.
And he's kind of making a difference, and it's kind of nice to see. But I don't know. Personally, hey guys, should we spend $100 million on a couple TwitchCon events, or should we put that money toward like expediting features you've been wanting for literal years?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that could go a long way. At least maybe incentivize people to work harder because nothing's happening. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but if that's not going to happen, then TwitchCon is a pretty cool thing to happen. And
it's true.
It's not like we're not paying for it, you know?
Yeah.
Like they front the money for the party, but we still pay for it. And so like, I wonder if at the end of the day, like they're not making money on TwitchCon, right? I've never thought about that, but do they profit off of like?
I feel like they would have to profit.
Sales?
Maybe not off TwitchCon ticket sales, but I feel like they have to profit somewhere
to justify
it. Yeah, like I feel like there's like sponsors and stuff will pay like to get entry onto the floor and stuff like that. So I think they're making money off of it. Like I would find it hard to believe that they lose millions of dollars to do this.
They already lose enough just running Twitch. So
did they like care that much that they're going to lose like a couple $1 million like or more doing TwitchCon? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I really hope we can make it happen.
Yeah.
But either way, I mean, if I'm planning on going, I'm going to break the bank if it takes it. I hope it doesn't, but we're going to try to save where we can. And I really hope I can get some new gear to stream IRL from TwitchCon, because that was a lot of fun to stream IRL from last year's TwitchCon. Mm-hmm. I'd like to keep that going. That's fun.
Yeah, for sure. I'm actually thinking that it would be really cool to drive there too. Like, but I want to map everything out. I definitely want to go. It's definitely the plan. I just got to work it all around to do things. I know that I'm definitely not going to BlizzCon. We're not talking about that, but I saw tickets went on sale for that. I'm definitely not going there. But I definitely want to go to TwitchCon for sure.
Same. Well, I know you want to go to TwitchCon.
Yeah.
I know. But there's so much stuff I don't know about you, Tooth.
You don't know stuff about me?
There's so much stuff. You're a whole ass person,
I
and
have
all
a
I
mustache.
see are some pixels on my screen.
That's true.
You
I
know?
mean, I have a mustache. I have over-the-ear headphones. I stream on Twitch. I play video games. Like, I have a phone.
I
have
thought
this
you were doing
broken
2 truths
and
and a lie. Oh, whoa, what? No, what happened? That's
Mario
your Pikachu
Kart.
one, right?
It is, yeah. Mario Kart.
Oh, you be drifting hard, huh?
I drifted
Be drifting
really
around
hard.
those corners. Dang, you trying to hop over an oil slick and you're like, whoosh.
I did buy a new
Broke it
one
up.
that I haven't opened yet.
Oh, okay. What?
But-
No, really though. What happened? Did you throw your controller, Tooth?
No, it really was Mario Kart. It was drifting in Mario Kart. That's exactly what happened. It
And
broke,
it
snapped
popped
a
out?
little. It snapped a little plastic piece in there. Like, I don't know if you can see the little
Dang.
plastic bits, but this is a Power A controller. They're just not built like they used to be. You know what I mean? With metal,
Mad Catz had it right. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
the see-through controllers with the little
Yeah.
metal bits. Like, they don't make them like that anymore.
Is Mad Catz still a thing? I haven't seen a Mad Catz piece of hardware in I don't even know how long.
Yeah. Yeah.
CAT's Mad Catz.
Yeah.
They still make memory cards and stuff.
They're still making stuff. Look at this. I'll pull it up. I wasn't prepared.
Sorry, this is out of left field.
This is out of left
Just got me
field, but we
thinking,
gotta- yeah, it got me
We're
thinking
talking
too.
nostalgia.
Look at this. Look at this arcade stick thing that they have. This is kind of crazy.
Oh, the delay on YouTube is so bad.
Oh yeah.
You only just started looking for it on YouTube. I'm gonna refresh.
Well, if they have it,
I believe you. Oh, there it is. Oh, whoa.
Yeah. So they have mice, they have mouse pads, keyboards, audio, controllers. This like
What's
sick
that?
arcade stick.
Yeah, that fight stick at the top is crazy. This is looking pretty premium, Mad Catz.
Yeah.
What are we doing over here? I might have to look into some of this stuff.
This arcade pad is sick. Like, I don't have anything to use it on, but like,
Yeah, people will be like, "Oh, what's that mouse pad?" It'll be like Mad Catz, dog. Mad Catz.
It'd be like the old school, like, you'd just be like, yeah.
That's like wearing a Big Dog T-shirt. You remember those
I
with the
do,
dog?
yeah.
Why was that so big in like the 90s and then it just
I don't-
tapered off? We need to bring Big Dog T-shirts and fanny packs back, dude.
Fanny packs. If I go to TwitchCon, I'm wearing my Big Dog shirt, my Jinko jeans, and a fanny pack. And I'm going to have this like crazy cool like apparatus that's from Mad Catz, see-through, like IRL live streaming hardware, custom, all from
Mad
them.
Catz live streaming kit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's actually
Hell
kinda
yeah.
sick.
Anyway, this was all supposed to lead into our newest segment. Who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you? This is what we'll do when we introduce the segment. We'll go, "Who are
Who
you?"
are you?
I think that's fun.
That's funny. Yeah, I like it. Who are you?
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Anyway, so for tonight's "Who Are You?" we're doing 2 truths and a lie. So before the stream, before the episode tonight, Tooth and I both came up with a couple 2 truths and a lies, and we're gonna alternate back and forth on the 2 truths and a lies. And Tooth is gonna go first,
Am I?
and I'm gonna nail it because I know Tooth.
I may or may not have done 3 lies.
I will know.
Will you know though?
I will.
Okay.
I'm like
Okay.
psychic basically. They call me Sylvia Brown.
Okay. Are you ready?
Wasn't that psychic lady? My mom really liked her books. I don't
I
know.
have no idea what you're talking about.
She's a medium.
I just like laughed and agreed, like the awkward thing that you do when you don't know what somebody's talking about.
It's called improv, and you're yes-anding, and you're so good. You're such a
Oh.
great co-host.
I'm
and
an
I love it.
improver.
Yeah, you are.
I was gonna take a class. I'm not going to anymore. Okay. All right,
Hit
you
me.
ready? Are you
I'm
ready?
ready.
I'm gonna read them
Mhm.
out of order because I feel like that's better for me.
Okay.
Because you'll
Just
know.
don't make you better not make the first one the lie.
It's like two truths and a lie, but if I read it like that, then you'll know.
It'll be too obvious.
Yeah, it's like C is always the answer. Okay, you ready?
Get to it. Come on, quit stalling.
Okay, sorry. Okay. All right. I once, when I was a kid, built a half pipe skateboard ramp, full size, like Rob Dyrdek style, in my yard with my dad.
That's cool.
It was pretty sick.
If that's true, that's cool.
Pretty sick. Okay. I will talk with people about this subject all the time, and I improv my way through it, but I've never actually watched a Star Wars movie.
Okay.
Which is pretty wild, but I do talk to people about it constantly.
That would be wild if that was true.
I kind of feel bad.
Okay.
And then we talked about MySpace earlier, which is really hilarious because I actually met my first high school girlfriend on the internet. MySpace and AIM specifically. Before Tinder existed.
Okay.
Before Bumble existed, MySpace was a dating website. Did you know that?
I mean, basically, right?
Were these
what was
good?
I think again? So. Just just run through them quickly.
Okay.
No context.
I once built a skateboard half pipe ramp, Rob Dyrdek style, with my dad in my yard. It was sick. I never became a skateboarder, unfortunately.
No, you can't. No context because you can't give it. You could be throwing me off with the context. That's not fair. But you run through them so I remember. Okay. Them. That's the biggest thing.
I once built a half pipe skateboard ramp in my yard with my dad. I've never actually watched a Star Wars movie all the way through. And I met my first high school girlfriend on the internet.
Okay. So I know that you used to skateboard, so it's not crazy to think that you've built a half pipe. However, that's a feat of engineering. I tell you what, that's not easy. I think I could believe that you've never seen a Star Wars movie because I believe that you would fall asleep. But I also think that I'm projecting.
You also have to remember
when
that
I say that.
I never played Skyrim or any Elder Scrolls game, or like there's so many things that I haven't done that typical people do. You know what I mean?
And then the last one seemed, what was the last one again? It seemed most suspicious.
I met my first high school girlfriend on the internet.
Yeah, that's the lie. I call bullshit on that. Cause I think that in high school, like you don't meet people on the internet and then date them. You know what I mean? You date people at your school. You're a cool guy, Tooth. But you're not that guy that comes like talking about his girlfriend from the other school. You know what I mean? But I could be wrong. Am I right? What are we thinking?
You're wrong.
I'm wrong. It's not the Star Wars one.
The lie is that I've never actually watched a Star Wars movie. I've seen every Star Wars movie ever.
Okay.
That's ever made, which is pretty. I think there's that fucking bug is still here. That's crazy. I put them all. I thought all of them. I was like, these could all be a lie, but it's kind of.
So you actually did build a half pipe.
I did, yeah. My dad and I wanted to learn how to skateboard, and my dad was like, okay, let's do this. And he had some like materials left over from a job, and we like sprayed the plywood with water and like bent it onto the thing.
Dang.
Like, I used it like a lot, but never got good at it. And then we ended up selling it to somebody, and they came and picked it up on a giant truck. It was
that's probably good money right there.
I don't remember. My dad sold it, so like it's but that was really cool. And then I did actually meet my first high school girlfriend over MySpace. She was from the other school, from the other high school. You were that
cool guy.
I was that cool guy. I had like a sweatshirt from the other school. Like I was like, this.
Did your friends believe you?
They did, yeah. Some people knew her.
Oh, okay.
So it it was we like there's 3 high schools like in my area where I grew up, and so that was pretty funny. We would chat on like AIM like and MySpace, and
That's
we were
funny.
each other's top one.
Oh,
It was a
I
whole
see.
thing. It was a whole thing.
Okay. That's funny though. That's
yeah.
like early internet
Yeah.
dating. You know what I mean? That's funny.
Yeah, like you change your away message on AIM to like, I love you so much.
OMG, in relationship. And then of course you've seen. I should have sniffed that out right away.
Yeah.
You don't bullshit through your conversations about Star Wars. You know your stuff.
I feel like that one was like, I was like, he'll definitely pick that, because like, yes, there's a lot of mainstream stuff that I haven't done before, but like, that's just so obvious, right?
I thought too hard about it.
You thought
too hard about it.
You thought way too hard. I got you. I win.
right.
I lied to you.
You win that round, but here
I could
comes
lose.
round 1, part 2.
Okay.
Ahem. Ahem. I hate Jello. I've
Jell-O?
never been to jail. I own a unicycle. I hate Jello. I've never been to jail. I own a unicycle.
So all Jell-O. Is that, can I assume that?
Yeah, it's like a texture thing.
And then like jail, like you've never been to a jail, or you've never been in the jail?
Well, I guess let's say I've never been arrested.
Never been arrested. Okay.
Yeah.
And you own a unicycle. Okay. I believe that you have a unicycle because you juggle. That seems like both of those right there seem like, like that does go hand in hand. Yeah, peanut butter and jelly. Yeah. You hate Jell-O. That that seems like it checks out too, right? Like it's like it's like a weird, like, I mean, I like Jell-O, but like I could see where that would happen. And you're like a kid from like California, like jail seems like every kid from California goes to jail, right?
Once or twice.
Yeah. So that could be the lie. Like you've never been to jail.
Because if it's not on your personal record, it doesn't like follow you into adulthood.
Yeah, that's true. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna go with, this is off the wall. I'm gonna go with the unicycle. And
final answer?
Give me a hint.
Hell no.
Give me a hint.
You were giving me so much context and I still got it wrong.
All
All I need from you is to make a noise. Make your lock-in noise. Whatever noise that means, I've locked in my answer. I need your lock-in noise.
I'm gonna go with unicycle. Kerklunk.
Kerklunk, final answer. Wrong. I do have a unicycle.
Fuck. You went to jail.
I've never been to jail.
You went to jail.
No, it's been a little close in the past. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't need to elaborate right now. It might be for a future segment, but I've never been to jail.
You like Jell-O?
Never been arrested. I love Jell-O. I think Jell-O is great. I don't know if there's a single flavor of Jell-O I've never loved.
Strawberry is not good, but like I'll eat it.
Notice the only context I gave you is it's a texture thing. I was trying to add to the.
That's what that's what did it. I was like, it makes sense. Like that, it is like a weird texture. That's so true. Oh my god, I knew you had a unicycle too. You juggle.
I've shown it on stream.
I haven't seen it. That is peanut butter jelly. Yeah. Do you have it?
I could grab it.
Yeah.
Give me like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Go get it a unicycle. We're gonna see if he's lying or not. If he comes back without it, then we know. Like it was a lie the whole time. He did 2 lies and 1 truth, which is not the name of the game. You know what I mean? So I hope he comes back with it, honestly. There it is. That's a unicycle. Can you ride it?
It's really dusty. Look,
You've
it's been
never
in the
ridden it?
garage.
You've never ridden it?
I have ridden it, and I used to be able to ride it, but now I'd probably fall and cry and pee my pants. But I tell myself all the time that I'm going to relearn one day.
You won't
how to ride
relearn
my
right now
unicycle.
live on the podcast.
Oh, I would, but the tire's flat, and I don't want to bend the rim, and it's. I'll put this down though, right here.
We're gonna show a video one day. We're gonna release a short of Sherman Cool riding a unicycle. It's like that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Could you
Hopefully
juggle?
hopefully you
the
can see that on the
unicycle?
camera. That was the plan, actually, was to try
you
to
were gonna
figure
go
that
to
out,
a county fair and juggle on a unicycle.
or just impress random people and have a new skill, and then have two new skills that you do simultaneously.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that. Dang, we both lost. We suck at this game.
I have another round if you want to go round two.
I don't have another round.
You don't? That's okay.
Yeah, we'll have to do
I can
it.
save it.
Let's save it. This would be cool.
Okay, no, because it's a good one. I should have done that one first.
Okay.
You don't have. I mean, unless you can think of one off top of your head, but
no, I can't.
But I'm gonna hit you with this because I'm proud of it, and it took me a long time to think of these.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Yes.
Actually, I just reread it. There's one I don't want to say now. All right, no, I'm gonna say it. Ready? I've read all of the Hunger Games books. I've read all of the series of Unfortunate Events books. I sometimes sleep with my socks on purpose.
That's the lie. That's the lie. Sleeping with socks on is the lie. Kerklunk.
Are you sure? You're positive?
I locked it in. I kerklunked.
That is not a lie.
That pisses me off so bad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
That's the one I did not want to say once I reread it. No, I don't. For your information, I'm not showing you my tootsies.
Show me.
Yeah, you would want to see them, huh? No, it's just cozy sometimes.
No, it's
I'm
not.
Sorry,
it's the
everyone.
worst. It's the worst. Nobody likes that.
I'm sorry. It's true. I like it sometimes. Socks, but like I prefer short socks because when you wear long socks to bed, you wake up and you got like the impressions on your ankle, on your lower calf, and it's like itchy. I don't like that. But ankle socks with bed. Apparently, I'm not alone, and I'm sure I'm not alone. There's people out there that are with me. They just are too afraid to admit it. But I'm holding the torch for us.
Do not normalize wearing socks to bed. Do not normalize that. Do not do it.
It's great. It's cozy.
It sucks.
And warm.
No, it doesn't. It's so gross and it feels bad. And your bed should never feel socks.
Do you want to know what the actual lie is?
What?
So I have actually, in fact, read all of the Hunger Games books. I have not read all of the series of Unfortunate Events books, but I've read some of them.
Okay.
Yeah. But mostly it was a socks to bed thing that I knew would spark something.
Yeah, I don't like that. That feels bad.
Look, I think it's nice sometimes. See, my wife knows that I sleep with like 2 blankets on top of me and sweats, and I like being nice and warm and cozy. And then once I'm asleep, my unconscious body can rip all that off and throw the blankets off me. But
I don't care. I don't care if it's 30 degrees where I am. I sleep in these certain kinds of shorts that I buy that are like these. Like I have three different pairs. They're not.
Are they silk?
They're not silk. No, that I don't.
Don't
like
give
silk.
me that face.
I don't like
nice
silk.
and soft.
No,
I've never tried it.
Ew, silk is gross. No, it's not. It's gross. Ew. It's a texture thing.
Okay. Are you lying? Are you lying to me?
That's not a lie. Okay, I'm gonna do another round. I'm gonna do it off the top of my head right this second.
All right.
I don't really care for hamburger unless it's on a taco. I secretly love the Twilight movie series. What's the lie? What's the
Team
lie?
Edward or
What's the
Team
lie?
Jacob?
What's the lie?
Yeah,
Who?
I'm sure. Team Edward or Team Jacob?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, but you secretly love the Twilight movies. Okay,
And
that's an interesting dichotomy.
hate chocolate ice cream.
You love chocolate ice cream, you love beef, and you hate the Twilight movies. Don't lie to me. You hate the Twilight movies. I'm not believing that one. You don't love the Twilight movies. You do not love that. Tooth, you are not a fan of the Twilight movies. It's not you. It's your wife, and now it's like Stockholm syndrome. No, this isn't truth. It's what's the lie then? It's Stockholm syndrome. It's Stockholm syndrome. It's like how I like the PlayStation. You know what I mean? It's like I have to because my wife likes it. There's no way. You like the Twilight movies? What, you like High School Musical too?
Lock it in. Lock in your answer. Whatever you think.
Kachiga. That's mine.
The Twilight
Kachiga.
movies?
Twilight movies, yeah.
No, you're wrong.
You like the Twilight movies.
I like them. I saw everyone in theaters.
That doesn't mean you like them.
I liked them. I've watched them again. Like, I like them. Like, I don't love the movies, but I do secretly like them, and I did watch all of them in theaters, and I watched one of them twice in theaters.
All right, look. You like the Twilight movies.
I do.
You like the Twilight movies.
I do.
I like sleeping with my socks on sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Like, nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
We all make mistakes.
It's true.
So, what were the other ones though? You gotta explain the other. What's the lie? What's the actual lie?
The lie is that I don't really care for hamburger very often unless it is in a taco, because so rarely do you get a good hamburger somewhere, I feel like. And so they're always like either too like greasy or like they're like overcooked and dry. So like I prefer tacos, like hamburger and tacos. So that was the lie.
Yeah, like with taco seasoning and stuff.
Yeah, I make my own.
It's hard to screw that up.
It is. And I don't like chocolate ice cream. It's gross.
Really?
Kind of a hot take. No.
That is kind of a hot take.
It's a hot
I
take.
think you in particular have some hot take food preferences.
I don't like chocolate.
Non-preferences.
I really don't like chocolate at all unless it's filled with peanut butter or caramel.
What about mint? Like an Andes mint.
An Andes mint? Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
It's not like my preference is not that, but like a Hershey's chocolate bar, no thanks, I'll pass.
What about like Nutella?
Nutella? No, pass. Hazelnut?
Too sweet?
Yeah, I don't like hazelnut taste. Like a Ferrero Rocher, like have you ever seen those? Like the chocolate with the
Ferrero Rocher?
Ferrero Rocher.
That sounds like my uncle, Ferrero.
Have you not seen
Ferrero
those?
Rocher?
They're like a little gold
I thought it was
thing.
Ferrero Rocher, but I don't know.
I call them, to be honest,
Guy Ferrero Rocher.
I call them fur roachers, to be honest with you, because I don't even.
You don't like them?
No.
Oh, those are hella good. You're crazy. What
Chelsea
about the
really
Lindor
likes
truffles?
The Lindor truffles are good, but I like
Filled
the
with
white
caramel and stuff?
I like the white chocolate with the mint in them, like that
With
you
the
get.
mint in the white chocolate?
It's peppermint, like that you get during Christmas.
It has a little like peppermint flakes in there or something, little crunchies. I might be thinking of like Ghirardelli.
Oh, yeah,
what about
Ghirardelli's good?
What about bark? Peppermint bark.
Peppermint bark, yeah, I mess
Hell
with that. Yeah.
All right. Look,
shut up,
we got what?
zombie. Like I am based, dude. Everything I say is based. Like I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, well, try sleeping with your socks on one night. Give it another shot. Clear your mind.
I won't.
And give it a shot. And I'll consider joining Team Edward with you. Maybe. So
Vampires
what?
are
You actually do like the Twilight movies, but you're not willing to pick a team? You're not willing to lay it down?
I'm Team Edward, yeah. I like
you are Team Edward.
Yeah, I like the vampires.
Okay.
I mean, like werewolves are cool, but like I don't like the concept of just like turning into a werewolf whenever you want to. That doesn't seem very werewolfy to me.
Kind of cheating. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheating the system.
Not to mention, I've never seen a fat werewolf.
That's true.
So like Taylor Lautner is a ripped, shredded, God man, but you don't see like a fat person, like go and turn into a werewolf who's like
that?
a little bit larger.
Yeah,
that's still pretty. That's scary. Big, like a big overweight bear.
Yeah,
but it's like a wolf. I don't know. Like that would be dope. And then he wakes up in the forest. I guess you don't. I don't know. I'm just curious.
Why
werewolves are always beautiful? You'd think it would be. You'd at least have an ugly face.
Yeah,
as a werewolf, because it's like transforming back and forth all the time.
Yeah,
that's gotta mess some dental. What's your dental work like?
That's true. Oh man,
the werewolf logistics are kind of making my mind spin.
Like I think like you see like the scrawny like vampires, that totally makes sense. Like you have to drink blood to live. Like does not seem like good substance for
not
food,
healthy.
So yeah. But either way, like I think like they're more vampire like I like, and
I'll join Team Edward with you. I trust you. I wouldn't know, honestly. Werewolves are cool, but like vampires are more scary. But then imagine if Edward were to bite Jacob, and then like you get a werewolf vampire
dog.
Have we even like explored this?
We're kind of onto something here. I feel like nobody's explored this. Am I wrong?
We need to make like a Twilight remix, director's cut, non-director's cut.
I guess there's like Underworld, but like that's totally different, right? Like they're like the lichens and the vampires, but still like, I mean, like spoiler alert, there is like a hybrid in that movie.
True.
But I don't feel like anybody's ever explored like the traditional like vampire werewolf combo.
That's a free idea for any aspiring filmmakers out there. Just go ahead and take that,
Yeah, take it. Make something new with it.
Last segment of the night. We got to get into and introduce our new indie Iceberg game.
Yeah.
Because yo, it's indie Iceberg time. All right, yeah. Anyway,
okay.
that's the
thing.
We'll have to get a Fiverr artist to like. We'll send them that, and then we'll say, "Can you just like make us something?" It's kind of like this.
Let's write an AI rap song about indie Iceberg, and then we'll send it to a Fiverr artist to animate it, and then we'll play that every time.
I wonder how expensive it would be to get a Fiverr artist to animate something.
$5.
Sounds like thousands of dollars.
$5.
I'm into it. I mean, I'm down. I'd probably give him a tip. That leaves room to give him a tip and seem like a good person too.
Yeah. I'd tip him 100%.
And really, you're just not
$10.
Not paying him enough at all. Yeah. Our last segment and our new indie Iceberg game. It is time. So this segment is one where we pick an up-and-coming or lesser-known indie game, early access game, something that the general population may not have heard about yet, or that they've heard about and we just haven't yet, and we need to experience. Anyway, we pick a game, we play it over the 2 weeks or a week or so between episodes, and then we talk about it on the following episode. And so we invite all the viewers, everyone watching, to pick up the game or, grab it, play it as well with us between episodes, and then come back and discuss it with us in chat or send an email over to mustacheridepod@gmail.com. And you can send in your questions there. We'll discuss them throughout the show. And that's Indie Iceberg, where we start at the top and then play it, and then we kind of deep dive on the following episode.
Yeah.
Like an iceberg.
Yeah,
so
which are cool.
Tooth, tell us about the new one. We got a new one.
Okay, I'm gonna play the alpha gameplay teaser for Starseige Deadzone. Bum, 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 bum.
Starseige
Deadzone. So Starseige Deadzone is a corridor extraction shooter. That's a mouthful, but it's a corridor extraction shooter set in the far reaches of space. Like not the space that you know of, the far reaches of it.
Yeah, the
So,
stuff you cannot reach.
yeah, you can't reach it. But if
It's
you
out
if you
there.
have long arms, you'll be able to reach it. So you delve into derelict space stations overrun by hostile cybrids in search of valuable resources. Group up with 2 squad mates, fight against other raiders, and escape alive. And if you
Sometimes.
die, you can't escape. And then you don't get extracted, and then you lose the game, obviously, because it's an extraction shooter. So
And
you
all
have
your
to
loot.
leave. And all your loot. So
Yeah.
you have to leave to win. That's the game.
Yeah, it's kind of I checked it out a little bit, and it's basically similar to Tarkov, similar to like I'd say it's almost more like Dark and Darker or Marauders, which is another space shooter extraction game. But this one is free to play, which is a huge plus.
Yes.
And it's kind of, I don't know, it's cool. It feels good. It looks good for sure. Graphically it looks great. I remember last year at TwitchCon, there was a game that I only remember the name of the game because I felt shorted by the demo I played. I felt ripped off. But it was I feel like it was called Starseige Raiders, I think.
Okay.
Starseige Raiders. So I'm wondering if it's by the same people, but I'm pretty sure it was like a battle royale, and I didn't even know like the controls. Something was wrong, and I got turned around or messed up, and I just got immediately beamed and killed. And then there goes my demo. So I waited like 20 minutes for them to start it. They start it. I dropped down, dead.
Dead.
Okay, I guess I'm
Immediately.
out of here. Yeah, so that Star Siege is kind of like there's some red flag in my mind, but I saw it was free to play. I saw the graphics and I was like, this looks kind of good.
Yeah.
And it came out on the 18th of July.
That's
and
new.
I'm not seeing a ton of people talking about it or playing it.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of interested to see if it picks up. I know a lot of people are really interested in these extraction type games. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully we enjoy it.
Yeah, and this is the first game that we've showcased on Indie Iceberg that's a free-to-play game. If you don't count Cassette Beasts, which is on Game Pass, and if you if you don't have Game Pass,
True.
you're not a real gamer. But like, this is the first free-to-play one. You can download it on Steam. Yeah, Starseige, Deadzone. We're gonna play it.
Zone.
I've played through the demo. It feels good, actually. I was really surprised. So everything feels good in it. We're gonna play it together. We're gonna be a squad mate, and we will get extracted. I don't like.
Yeah.
Don't do any crazy shit. Okay. I'm
It's
here
easy
to
to
get
not-
extracted.
It's easy to not extract. It's easy to just die and leave all your stuff.
Nope.
I played last night just to check it out to see if it was right for Indie Iceberg. Starsiege Deadzone. It's pretty good. It's not bad, and it's not the kind of thing where I don't feel fully outmatched, or I didn't when I played against the human enemies. I felt like I could stand a chance. I just had to play smart, and it's possible. So anyway, we'll talk more about it next episode, but I'm excited to get into our new Indie Iceberg game. Again, it's Starsiege Deadzone. It's free to play. Check it out. We'll talk about it next. We'll talk about it
Starsiege
next
Deadzone.
week because we actually skipped a week. We're recording this Saturday. We're going to be doing next episode next Saturday, right, Tooth?
Yeah, we're back to back.
A little back to back. So I think I'm probably going to try to get this episode up tonight.
Oh, geez, Wiz.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know what the nice thing about YouTube is? It's up right now.
Technically, yeah, huh?
Yeah, it's up right this second.
Mm-hmm.
We're live still.
But not for much longer, because you know what? We're going just a little over time, and I think too much of a good thing turns it into a bad thing eventually. Like when you draw out metaphors for too long, and you don't know where it's going, but you try to figure it out along the way.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just trails off, and you forget what you were talking about altogether.
Yeah, it's like when you go try to go for a long walk to clear your head, and you're walking and 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 walking, and then you forget what you went to clear your head about. And that's sort of what's happening right now as we go 24 minutes over the show time that we typically do. And
Wait, what?
what was I talking about?
So this has been episode 37 of the Mustache Ride podcast. Thank you, everybody who stopped by live to watch us. We appreciate you. Again, contact us at mustacheridepod@gmail.com if you have any questions or comments about the show. If you want to improve the show, send in a little game or a topic suggestion. Hit us up on Twitter. We have a Mustache Ride Pod Twitter now. Go there, like the tweets as we tweet out, and follow us. You can also follow me and Tooth at our personal Twitch and Twitter channels. And I think, Tooth, you have a Threads now, right, bro?
I got Threads, bro.
Dang,
I'm on Threads.
dude. This guy's up with the times.
I got Instagram. I got TikTok. I got Threads. I got Hover. Follow me on Hover so I can be the next top streamer on Hover.
I think I saw Hover in the obituaries in my local newspaper.
Did you?
I think, is Hover dead? Isn't Hover dead?
Hover's dead.
Hover's dead as heck.
It died.
They come and go. They come and go a lot these days.
Yeah.
You know?
But I
gotta
just
hop on
I just
and just
did
ride the
quick,
wave.
I just did the quick login, on the Threads. I had an Instagram already for the Dirty Tooth with 3 Ys. Not that Dirty
Nice.
Tooth, which is common misconception.
I'm trying to stay away from meta. I don't know. That's a whole other topic. But I'm just trying to just go away, meta.
I mean, I got a Meta Quest.
I have one too, and I made a Facebook for it, and now I keep getting notifications for this stupid fake Facebook I made for my Meta Quest.
I know.
So dumb. Oh,
I've
I
been
hate
trying to
it.
add you as a friend on Facebook for weeks, and
Is that you?
yeah, I delete it and
You just
I'll
change
send
your name
another
every
one.
time?
Yeah. And I've been even changing my picture to really attractive people, to try to get you to accept it, but it doesn't work either.
See, that wouldn't work.
I've sent
Super
you-
attractive people wouldn't hit me up.
I've sent you messages of hey, I'm a graphic artist. I saw your Facebook content. It's really great. Let me help you.
Do you mind if I give you a couple suggestions for your channel?
Yeah. And you never accept that. I don't understand.
Yeah, well, what can I say? I got a guy. I got a guy that can help me out with any of that stuff. I got a guy.
I'm going to end the episode.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See